Yeah, so we every couple of monthly meetings we have a speaker come in, one of our outreach partners, and tonight we're going to profile Tech Apprentice, which is with the Boston Public Schools. And before I start, I just want to make a couple points. First, I have a couple of our committee members here. My co-chair Tracy's here, and a couple. Just stand real quick, just to acknowledge. Craig is here. Is Craig still here?
Thank you so much.
So there you go. Bob is here, and Tracy's here. So just want to thank, and Kate Carroll does the committee. So thank all their work. We do a monthly call. We actually had it at noon today, and it's just kind of keeping the energy going. So real quick on Tech Apprentice, 3 quick points to make. The first is this has been active for 10 years. Sim Boston helped seed this program, make it vibrant. We have now put, this program has put 1,000 high school students in placements and internships for 6 or 7 weeks every summer over 10 years. And by my calculation, and I don't, I'm going to inflate these, I think about 30% of those are attributable to SIM members actually sponsoring these students, so it's unbelievable. The second thing is, if you don't have, I know in our organization, we have actually brought youth into our organization and made it part of our pipeline. And we figured that out. And it's either a high school or a college. We've actually just converted 2 co-op students from Wentworth into engineering positions on our team. And if you haven't done that, figure that out. Because that is where the talent and aptitude and stirring the pot, and this program, Tech Apprentice, brings high school students in. We sponsor a student every year, and it definitely stirs the pot in the thinking of my team. So I just want to add that thought. And then lastly, some of you have heard my story before, but this is about 6 years old now, 5 or 6 years old. But we had an exchange issue with our exchange environment, and my exchange engineer, a senior exchange engineer, we have a premier support contract with Microsoft. Called Microsoft, goes to a level 1 support engineer, and who was on the other end of that phone call? Our first Tech Apprentice, Matthew Yu. Someone who grew up in Dorchester, went on to BU for computer science. Microsoft pulled him in, and he became supporting us. So he's like, hey, this is Matthew on the other end. Just an incredible story, and the power of actually shepherding and sponsoring this next generation of IT leaders. So with that, I'm going to sponsor a real champion. This real critical partner of ours with the Boston Public Schools is Alicia Labordway, just kind of talk about the program.
Very much, Jim, and the SIM partnership. I almost feel like I don't know what I could say that would compare with what Jim just offered. Having employers testify to the impact that internships can have both in their workplace and on the future workforce is always, I think, the most compelling argument. Okay, so these are our Tech Apprentices, and as Jim said, there's about 1,000 now at this point who have come through our program. Our goal this summer is to place 120. And we have a staff that's dedicated to finding what we characterize as the tech prepared, the tech savvy, and the tech aspirant. And so some of them, and it's really a range of student capabilities. We work with all students across all high schools, all 32 high schools in the Boston Public Schools. There's about 17,000 people in the high schools total. And our staff are there to get to know students, figure out where they are, and then prepare them to be what we like to say is work ready and career focused. And so the summer jobs program is a huge component of that. As you'll see here, the details are up on the screen, but it's usually about 6 or 7 weeks. Jobs typically range from 25 to 35 hours per week. And sometimes students are the only high school students at the workplace, but sometimes maybe they work in pairs. Depends on whatever is appropriate for that employer environment, we will find the right student to match your needs. You may be wondering, well, what can I do with a high school student in our workplace? And really it depends on what projects you have coming up. Oftentimes, students, typically we find that they can be very helpful in terms of looking at tech support. Sometimes it's something really hardware related. They've done inventory or help set things up. Some students have training over the course of the year from their class where they're learning InDesign. It might be useful in the design, working in that capacity. Sometimes students are really adept at manipulating data and converting that to charts and graphs. So it really depends on that work environment, but there's a whole range of things that students have done on the job. And these are just some examples of our students. We really appreciate the partnership with SIM. We've had students working at Foster Properties. I think there's some folks here from companies who've had students in the past. But we really value this partnership and would love to be able to extend the opportunity to more students. So if you're interested, we'll have our contact information will be available. It's here on the screen. My colleague Hillary's information, and I'm sure we can forward it out through the network. Thank you very much.